At the heart of A Terrible Matriarchy lies a compelling exploration of women's oppression, delving beyond the overarching theme of patriarchy to unveil the stark realities of double-standard oppression. Deliano, the central character, grapples not only with the constraints imposed by a patriarchal society but also contends with the biased behavior of her grandmother, Vibano. This dual-layered oppression underscores the intricate ways in which women become victims of their own exploitation within an institutionalized patriarchy. The narrative sheds light on the pervasive socio-economic discrimination faced by women, exemplified by the males-only heir system prevalent in Angami society in Nagaland. This system systematically denies women the right to inherit land or money, relegating them to a position of economic vulnerability. The consequence is a societal preference for male children, a preference that permeates the familial dynamics in the story. The stark contrast in treatment between Deliano and her brothers reflects the deep-rooted biases ingrained in the societal fabric. The grandmother, Vibano, becomes an unwitting enforcer of this biased system, replicating the very treatment she endured in her own past. The importance placed on male children over their female counterparts is evident in Vibano's preferential treatment of Deliano's brothers, particularly Leto, who harbors genuine affection for his sister. The cyclical nature of this oppression, passed down through generations, adds a poignant layer to the narrative. Vibano's actions, shaped by her own experiences, perpetuate a cycle of discrimination against female descendants. The story, therefore, becomes a powerful commentary on the intergenerational transmission of gender-based biases and the lasting impact of societal structures that marginalize women. In A Terrible Matriarchy, the microcosm of Deliano's personal struggles unveils a broader tapestry of systemic injustice, shedding light on the intersectionality of women's oppression within both the family and the larger societal framework. In the vibrant landscape of Nagaland during the tumultuous 1960s and 70s, a poignant tale unfolds, centering around Deliano, the youngest of 5 siblings in a family dominated by boys. Despite being cherished by her parents and brothers, a twist of fate leads Deliano, affectionately known as Little Leano, into the grasp of her father's wealthy and widowed mother, Grandmother. Grandmother, a formidable matriarch, has plans for Leano that deviate from the warmth of familial love. Under the guise of training her to be a good Naga woman, Grandmother subjects Leano to a life of arduous labor, fetching water, cooking, cleaning, and even massaging Grandmother's tired legs. The young girl's dreams of education face stern disapproval from Grandmother, who believes such pursuits are unsuitable for girls. As Leano matures into a woman, the narrative unfolds over nearly 2 decades, revealing the challenges she faces within the confines of a challenging matriarchy. Amidst the struggles, family dynamics shift, with a frail brother succumbing to illness and another spiraling into alcoholism and violence, all under the watchful eye of the blindly devoted grandmother. Set against the captivating backdrop of Nagaland, A Terrible Matriarchy not only delves into the personal tribulations of its narrator but also provides glimpses into the multifaceted life of the Angami Nagas. The narrative offers insights into societal norms, religious practices, the complexities of education, and the political upheavals of the time. Yet, these macro-level issues remain distant specters, viewed through the lens of Leano's personal struggles. The story, narrated by Leano herself, intricately weaves together the heartbreak of witnessing her mother's sorrow, her brother's afflictions, and the seemingly unjust tyranny of Grandmother. Through Leano's eyes, the reader navigates the intricate tapestry of a family's joys and sorrows against the broader canvas of Nagaland's dynamic socio-political landscape. The grandmother emerges as a central and formidable figure in propelling the narrative of A Terrible Matriarchy. A robust matriarch herself, she paradoxically becomes a victim of her own intricate web of control, exerting a powerful influence over her family and the immediate clan. The gender compartmentalization enforced by the grandmother serves as a reflection of her own challenging childhood experiences in a male-centric colonial India, shaping her views and actions. As Deliano matures, she unravels the complexities of her oppression, realizing that the terrible matriarch's actions are rooted in the grandmother's past traumas. Vibano's thoughts on empowering female children, though well-intentioned in her perspective, manifest in restrictions on education and freedom. The grandmother's definition of empowerment translates into teaching girls household chores, envisioning them as dutiful wives and mothers. Deliano, however, challenges these beliefs, sparking a conflict of ideologies within the family. The narrative reaches a poignant juncture when, on her deathbed, Vibano urges Deliano not to harbor grudges. This moment of reconciliation between generations encapsulates the complex interplay of familial expectations, societal norms, and the evolution of individual perspectives. Khyer's storytelling delves into the heart of conflict and gender dynamics in Nagaland, weaving a powerful and captivating tale. The historical and cultural backdrop of the Angami society, deeply entrenched in the belief of male superiority, unfolds into a soul-stirring narrative spanning 3 generations of women ensnared in the vicious cycle of patriarchy. The women, despite being victims of external oppression, also grapple with internalized norms, becoming unwitting agents of their own subjugation. In addition to exploring the intricate dynamics of gender, Khyer's work offers a glimpse into the lost identities of the citizens in this exotic state. The passive character of Diliano's mother epitomizes this loss. Devoid of a name and narrated in fragments, she becomes a silent sufferer, oppressed not only by her husband but also by Vibhano. The narrative, therefore, becomes a poignant exploration of not just external oppressions but the internal struggles of identity and agency faced by the women of Nagaland. At the tender age of 5, Diliano finds herself thrust into the austere care of her disciplinarian grandmother, a woman determined to mold her into the archetype of a good Naga wife and mother. Grandmother, a staunch enforcer of traditional values, vehemently believes that girls have no need for education, affection, play, or even a hearty meal with meat and gravy. For Diliano, this dictatorial vision becomes a source of resentment, fostering a deep-seated animosity toward her grandmother. Easterine Irelu unfolds an evocative tale set against the backdrop of a traditional society in India's northeast, undergoing profound transformations. The narrative captures the essence of a young girl's journey through the intricacies of a culture in flux. Diliano's struggle against the rigid expectations placed upon her serves as a poignant reflection of the societal shifts occurring around her. Irelu's writing is infused with a lyrical beauty that gracefully navigates the reader through the cultural nuances of Nagaland. Amidst the unfolding drama of Diliano's coming of age, the author skillfully weaves in a chilling realism, offering glimpses into the mystical realm of spirits that inhabit the serene hills and valleys of Nagaland. This intersection of the tangible and the supernatural adds a layer of depth to the narrative, painting a vivid picture of a society caught between tradition and transformation. The story, at its core, is a nuanced exploration of the clash between generational expectations and the evolving dynamics of a region in flux. Diliano's journey becomes a microcosm of the larger societal changes, where tradition grapples with the winds of change, and individuals navigate the complexities of identity and autonomy. In Irelu's narrative, the reader is transported to the heart of Nagaland, where the echoes of tradition resonate alongside the winds of transformation, creating a rich tapestry of a young girl's quest for selfhood in the midst of cultural evolution. The article titled, Literary Representation of Women in the Angami Society, a Study of Easterine Khyer's A Terrible Matriarchy, by Dr. Payal Dutta Chowdhury, Vice Principal in Hod Languages at Garden City College, Bangalore, India, delves into the exploration of gender dynamics within the Angami society as depicted in Easterine Khyer's novel. A Terrible Matriarchy serves as a coming-of-age narrative for Diliano navigating her way through the traditional Angami society to which she belongs. Inspired by the author's personal experiences and grounded in real-life characters, the book offers a portrayal of the patriarchal structures within the society, set against a backdrop of significant transformations. The Angami society, inherently patriarchal and patrilineal, is scrutinized in terms of its stance on girl education, property inheritance, marriages, divorces, and overall way of life. Despite this patriarchal framework, the author emphasizes the imperative role of Angami women as primary contributors to the family income. Engaged in activities such as weaving, handicrafts, agriculture, and household work, women wield substantial influence in both familial and community spheres. Interestingly, Khyer's exploration reveals a nuanced perspective on the functioning of a patriarchal society. While visibly structured around patriarchy, the less apparent undercurrent is a matriarchal influence that exploits the patriarchal system, resulting in gender-based abuses within the same gender. This nuanced examination challenges conventional understandings of how a patriarchal society operates. The central character, Liano, grapples with the challenges imposed by her grandmother, the matriarch of the household, who adheres to strict rules and lacks sympathy for a girl child. Sent to live with her grandmother at the age of 5, Liano faces physical hardships and unrealistic expectations. The matriarch's belief that girls do not require education, love, or affection sets the stage for Liano's journey of defiance and self-discovery. Kyer skillfully highlights the clash between traditional and modern views within the Angami society, particularly in the realm of girl education. Leono's parents embody modern perspectives, advocating for their daughter's right to education despite societal debates on its importance for Angami girls. The tensions between traditional and modern values are evident in the differing opinions of Leono's grandmother, Vibano, and her progressive parents. The article emphasizes the evolving nature of the Angami society depicted in the novel, marked by significant changes in attitudes toward education. Leono emerges as a symbol of this societal transformation, navigating her education with determination and ultimately pursuing a career as a teacher to support her family. Kyer's work portrays the shifting landscape of the Angami society, reflecting not only the challenges faced by women but also the resilience and agency they demonstrate in the face of evolving norms. Easterine Kyers, A Terrible Matriarchy, intricately explores the dynamic tension between tradition and modernity within the evolving Angami society. One fascinating aspect of Kyer's portrayal is the scrutiny of commonplace yet sensitive experiences, such as menstruation, labeled as the curse, in a society caught between old and new beliefs. Young girls like Leono grapple with fear and hesitation in approaching shopkeepers to buy sanitary napkins, offering insights into societal perspectives on such matters. However, in the building's Roman tradition, Leono matures and confronts these challenges practically, shedding the constraints imposed by societal taboos. The gender disparity in Angami society is underscored by the patrilineal inheritance system, where property is predominantly passed on to male heirs. Kyer illuminates this aspect through grandmother Vibano's adherence to traditional practices, favoring her youngest son, Vinny, in both affection and inheritance. This biased system persists even after Vinny's demise, as property and affection skip over Leono and Bano, emphasizing the societal adherence to a males-only inheritance tradition. The narrative extends to the male domination prevalent in the Angami society, revealing the repercussions of men's alcoholism and the resulting domestic violence. Vinny, Leono's brother, becomes emblematic of Angami youth drawn to alcoholism as a means of coping with frustration over political suppression and unemployment. Kyer, drawing from her real-life experiences, delves into the complex web of reasons behind alcoholism, interconnecting with the political climate and the pervasive sense of social and economic impotence. The novel portrays the haunting atmosphere of drinking houses along village roads, posing a threat to young and married women alike. The repercussions extend beyond the immediate family, with widows like Nasano facing societal judgment and gossip. Domestic violence, stemming from alcoholism, becomes a harsh reality for women like Nasano, illustrating the far-reaching consequences of societal issues. Kyer, however, maintains authenticity by presenting a multifaceted society. While men like Vinny embody societal challenges, the narrative also features loving and caring husbands like Leono's father and eldest brother, Leto. The novel offers a nuanced view of married life among the Angamis and the evolving practices related to marriage, transitioning from polygamy to a more monogamous inclination. Through 3 generations of women, the book provides a vivid panorama of women's positions in Angami society. Leono's mother elucidates how Vibano's views are shaped by the discrimination she witnessed her mother endure. The narrative captures the traditional gender expectations, with Leono's mother advising her to be more docile, emphasizing the societal preference for compliant women. The traditional stance is further exemplified by Vibano's words, highlighting the historical significance of male heirs in protecting the village during warfare. Kyer skillfully weaves the stories of other significant female characters, portraying the struggles of women like Nasano, Bano, and Vimanuo's mother, who represent the marginalized yet resilient aspects of Naga women's daily lives. In presenting an authentic picture, Kyer doesn't shy away from showcasing the diverse roles played by women in Angami society, be it the neighborhood gossips, women in drinking houses, or cunning daughters-in-law. The narrative skillfully navigates through the layers of societal norms, shedding light on the complex interplay between tradition and changing values within the Angami community. In Easterine Kyers, A Terrible Matriarchy, the vibrant tapestry of the Angami tribal society, often relegated to the periphery, comes to life with a refreshing departure from the prevailing assumption that literature from the Northeast must solely capture the region's blood, violence, and terror. Instead, Kyer's narrative artfully delves into the traditions, culture, beliefs, and lifestyle of the Naga people, challenging stereotypes and offering a nuanced portrayal of the society. Contrary to expectations, Kyer's work serves as a testament to the richness and diversity inherent in the Northeastern narrative. The narrative focus shifts toward the journey of Leono, a young girl evolving into a mature woman, allowing readers to witness her transformative process. While the novel addresses prevalent issues faced by women in the society, it transcends mere exploration of challenges. As a coming-of-age novel, it weaves a tale of self-discovery, where the protagonist, Leonor, evolves with a profound understanding of herself and the intricate societal dynamics that surround her. The narrative doesn't shy away from depicting the struggles of women in the society, but it achieves a delicate balance by emphasizing the transformative journey of its central character. Leonor's growth mirrors the broader evolution of the Angami society, capturing the essence of a community caught in the tug-of-war between tradition and modernity. Khyer's authentic portrayal stems from her first-hand knowledge and experiences within the community, allowing her to illuminate the complexities of a changing society with depth and authenticity. In essence, A Terrible Matriarchy serves as a literary guide, inviting readers to explore and understand the Angami society through the lens of someone intimately familiar with its nuances. Through the protagonist's journey, Khyer artfully navigates the challenges, traditions, and modern shifts within the community, offering readers a nuanced and captivating narrative that transcends preconceived notions. Easterine Khyer, a renowned writer hailing from Nagaland and known for her English-language works, has masterfully woven the intricate tapestry of Naga life in her novel, A Terrible Matriarchy, 2007. Through her exploration of oral history, the challenges faced by the Naga people, and the traumas stemming from insurgency conflicts, Khyer authentically captures the essence of Naga life. The novel unfolds as an evocative tale, navigating the life of Leonor, or Leonor, against the backdrop of a traditional society in India's northeast, undergoing profound transformations. Set in the Angami Christian community of Kohima, Nagaland, the narrative offers a glimpse into the traditional pursuits of a community through the eyes of a 5-year-old protagonist, Leonor. Forced to live with her paternal grandmother against her will, Leonor grapples with the conventional beliefs that deny girls the privileges of education, playtime, or even enjoying a good meal. Her grandmother, staunch in her traditional reasoning, aspires to mold Leonor into a model Naga wife and mother. This sets the stage for Leonor's journey, marked by resentment towards her grandmother, spanning from the age of 5 to 12. Ultimately, the novel concludes with a poignant redemption on the grandmother's deathbed, as Leonor finds the strength to forgive. Inspired by the author's own life and rooted in real experiences, the narrative unveils the patriarchal structure of Angami society amid transformative changes. Khyer skillfully brings to life the stories of 3 generations of Angami Naga women, portraying the patriarchal and patrilineal nature of the society. Despite this, the pivotal role played by Angami women in contributing to family income through activities such as weaving, handicrafts, and agriculture challenges the conventional narrative. Khyer's nuanced analysis of the patriarchal system goes beyond the ordinary understanding, revealing the considerable freedom and important roles that women enjoy in Naga society. The novel also delves into the dichotomy between traditional and modern views on girl education within the Angami society. Leonor's journey unfolds during a time when the importance of education for Angami girls is debated and not prioritized. Grandmother Vibhano embodies traditional beliefs, dismissing the need for girls' education. In contrast, Leonor's parents champion modern views, advocating for their daughter's right to education. Leonor's pursuit of education becomes the focal point of her life, showcasing her dedication and eventual success as a teacher supporting her family. Throughout the narrative, Khyer skillfully unveils the division of rights between genders, providing a poignant exploration of growing up as a woman in a patriarchal society. The novel transcends Leonor's individual story, offering a rich portrayal of everyday Naga village life, familial grief, adherence to traditional laws, customs, and the inevitability of aging. Additionally, Khyer introduces the spiritual dimension, depicting the visitation of both benevolent and malevolent spirits, thereby preserving traditional practices and enriching the cultural tapestry of the narrative. In essence, A Terrible Matriarchy is a literary triumph that goes beyond capturing the blood, violence, and terror often associated with narratives from the Northeast. Instead, Easterine Khyer invites readers to witness the nuanced interplay between tradition and modernity in a changing society, all intricately woven into the fabric of Angami life. Easterine Khyer's narrative in her book skillfully navigates the ongoing struggle between tradition and modernity within the evolving Angami society. As new ideas and thoughts take root, the novel intriguingly captures the intersection of these contrasting forces. One striking illustration of this clash is observed in the society's perception of natural processes, such as menstruation, which is labeled as the curse. This depiction sheds light on the fear young girls like Leono harbor toward these grown-up matters. Kyer vividly portrays the hesitation and unease that Leono and her friend experience when attempting to purchase sanitary napkins from shopkeepers, offering profound insights into societal perspectives on such commonplace situations. However, in the true spirit of a Bildungsroman, Leono undergoes a transformative journey, emerging from her cocoon to confront these situations with practicality. Easterine Kyer's writing encapsulates the essence of a place and its people, drawing from her intimate knowledge and connection with Nagaland. Her storytelling is imbued with a lyrical beauty that, at times, sends a chill down the reader's spine through its realistic portrayals of the spirits of the dead that inhabit the serene hills and valleys of Nagaland. The narrative unfolds to reveal a societal landscape where certain women wield significant influence within their households and communities, skillfully manipulating the perception of men as decision-makers. In reality, the subtle orchestration of affairs is orchestrated by these women, underscoring the complex dynamics at play within the societal fabric portrayed by Kyer. A Terrible Matriarchy unfolds as a poignant coming-of-age tale, introducing readers to the spirited Leono, a 5-year-old girl in the Angami Christian community of Kohima, Nagaland. Easterine Kyer skillfully navigates the narrative, providing a unique perspective as seen through the eyes of a child growing alongside the story. Leono, the lone girl in her family, is unwillingly sent to live with her paternal grandmother at the tender age of 5. In the eyes of her grandmother, girls are denied education, playtime, and even the simple pleasures of a well-prepared meal with gravy, devoid of life's privileges. This narrative choice shapes Leono's upbringing with a profound resentment towards her grandmother, a sentiment that persists during her stay from age 5 to 12. However, a redemptive moment occurs on her grandmother's deathbed, leading to Leono's forgiveness. Throughout the novel, the division of gender rights is a prevalent theme. Although seemingly narrated by young Leono, the essence of the story revolves around the growth of a woman in a patriarchal society, mirroring Leono's experiences. The narrative extends beyond individual experiences, delving into various aspects of Naga village life, familial grief, adherence to traditional customs, and the inevitability of aging. Kyer skillfully weaves political conflicts into the narrative, addressing the occupation of the Northeast by the Indian Army and the consequential suppression of Naga rights through violence. These conflicts drive men towards alcoholism, exemplified by Leono's brother Vinny, whose demise reflects the despair stemming from the perceived hopelessness of their land's freedom. The novel also unveils the dark side of domestic violence against women, perpetuating an air of despondency within families. An additional layer of the narrative explores the ethereal realm, where good spirits bid a final farewell to the living, and malevolent spirits claim souls. Kyer masterfully preserves traditional practices of the past, integrating them into the story as a vital element in the preservation of cultural heritage. Through these multifaceted elements, A Terrible Matriarchy captures the essence of a society grappling with tradition, political turmoil, and the universal challenges of growing up and aging.